Hey, good evening, folks. Al Puglisi Trains, back again at Howard Zane's house for part two of the second O-scale structure that's custom built for a client, the Acme Tool Company. On the channel, I had posted a part one of this structure. So it's been about a week, and let's take a look and see what Howard's done on this beautiful structure. Hey, Howard, how you doing? You still look small back there.
Yeah, it's I think I'll do an N-scale structure. Look a little bigger.
Man, this is just spectacular. Let me get a shot of this, folks. Words can't describe this in person. And
Well, sure it can. Holy shit.
yeah, it is spectacular. Yeah. Howard, let's talk about, rotate it a little bit toward me if you could.
Sure. Now we're on the board.
All right. Man alive, what a difference since the last video. Howard, talk about the way you weathered the roof on this thing.
The roof is it's just painted with Krylon anvil gray, which is basically the exact same color.
Okay.
As grimy black, my float quilt.
Okay.
It's almost, actually it is identical. And then this is just done with Cracker Barrel beige paint, dry brushed on.
Now,
the key to dry brushing a roof is you must get, it's just where you're laying a roof. You want to start from this part,
right
from the bottom, start from the bottom and work to the top. The same with dry brushing. Go this way up here, like this.
I didn't know that. I've seen
it's very important.
So many videos on YouTube of people starting at the top and dry brushing down.
No.
Right. Well, that's why, folks, this is why this looks so good. Let me take an aerial view of this.
Well, here, I'll show you.
Well, no,
look close over here. You see how this white, the color picks up on the edge?
Yes.
You can't get that if you go this way. You have to go up this way.
Right. Well, that makes
very important.
Perfect sense. All right. And then let's talk about the 3D. You added those cyclones that we talked about in chapter 1, those 3D cyclones. And then this is the front or the back of the building?
That's the front.
This is the front of the building.
The back, the track will hit the back of it.
Wow.
The back will be serviced by a siding.
Now let's talk about the cupolas. Pretty much done.
Oh, it is finished.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. You added some flashing around the...
Well, it was too narrow. You know, a hat has to have a brim. Look at this hat here.
Right.
If it didn't have a brim, it looked like a damn yarmulke.
Right.
So the same thing with this thing. I needed a brim.
Okay, and that gives it a lot of character. Oh, yeah. All right, let me come down and let's talk about the wood loading dock. I'm talking about here. It looks like you used 2 or 3 different colors of stain.
4 different colors of stain, and just cut them to the right size. And it takes about, about 10 minutes to do one dock. That's all.
Oh my goodness!
Just you take a section about 5 inches long, and you spread it with goo, Walther's goo, and just lay the boards right in place.
Right. Now the stairs, those?
Stairs are a kit.
Okay, those are a kit.
The wooden kits.
Okay.
Plastic.
And then you use the wire supports for the roof.
Just,
And then more corbels. We've added. You've added more of the detail on the corbels.
That was the same corbel I used before.
Right. Let's turn it around a little bit and take a look at the side. Howard, you were talking earlier about color being in scale.
Well, color is well. Last time you shot this, it was in pure white.
Right.
Which is it was out of scale. This is 1:48. The color should be a 1:48 also.
Okay.
Now, when you did a video of George Celios, now one of the things he's a master of, he understands that color has scale, and all of his color. If you look at his layout, all of his colors in scale. If they were bright, wow, it would be horrible.
Right.
Now, example, you saw his locomotive, that Y class N&W steam engine was nicely weathered. Okay, that was in scale. Now, if you took that thing right out of the box in shiny black, it would stand out like a sore thumb.
Right.
It would look, and it's the same thing. Everything's got to be scaled. Now, since you were here last, I did do a wash of India ink and alcohol. Now, if you see over there, I got enough alcohol and ink to last me a lifetime.
Right, back in the corner.
Yeah.
What made a dramatic difference in the appearance?
You don't want to overdo it.
Right. You know, that's the key with weathering. Better to be not overdo it. It's hard to correct if it's overdone versus you can always go and add more.
Okay, I'll flip it around.
Yep. Now, this end of the structure I'm looking at is the back, right?
Oh, that's the back.
Okay. And then you did, what did you put, a scale high rail car up for the height?
Yeah.
All right.
Came out to 5 feet.
And let's talk about the pencil eraser. You were talking about doing the pencil eraser.
This was sprayed with a concrete color. This is all styrene here.
Okay.
And then after it's sprayed, I just take a pen pastel with a fiber, what do you call it, the foam rubber applicator. I just go down like this.
Oh, wow.
And that puts a coat of black on it. And then just take a pencil eraser and just like this, go down like that. You know, I have a pencil here. I'll show you. Now watch. See this section here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, I like that. You don't want to overdo this.
Don't want to overdo it.
Right.
Now, I wore the locomotives the same way when I was a custom painter.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
No, the difference in this thing is dramatic. Like I said, folks, check out part 1 on my channel. Like Howard said, when it was in its original black and white color versus how it looks now, man, it is just night and day. Let's spin it again, Howard, if we could here. What a...
Now, you take a look at the fire escapes. This is done with O-scale fencing. The floor level of the fire escape.
Let me get up and look at it from... Oh, I see. So you used fencing on the... Oh, that's interesting. And most of this is Tichy...
The windows are a combination of Tichy and Grant.
Okay. And the fire escapes?
Fire escapes are... Well, I designed them, but it's the basic materials were the wooden staircase.
Okay.
Which are kits. You have to assemble them.
Okay.
And then this, I just cut this to fit.
Wow.
Just cut the fencing down.
Let's rotate it a little bit more toward me so they can see the fire escape side. It's just spectacular.
Now, it's amazing. All the materials are lightweight, but this thing is weighs about 20 pounds.
Wow, yeah, it's a big building. Well, Howard, I want to thank you. Oh, one more thing. I saw a chimney on there. I'm going to hone in over here.
I just 2 pieces of balsa wood glued together and put stone paper on it.
Wow.
Now over here, you may want to look at this is building 2 of the 15 structure order. I'm starting on building 3 right now.
Yeah, what we're going to do, folks, I'm going to do another video of building 3 in just a second. So, Howard, I really appreciate this. This concludes the Acme Tool Company. I'll probably come back, and when we do the lighting of it, we'll make another video.
We'll do that when you start your apprenticeship here.
Okay.
Except I'll probably be your apprentice.
No, I'll be your... You got to teach me.
You learn from each other, Al. That's what the hobby's about.
Yes.
It's about sharing.
Yes.
I mean, it's... I don't know what to say, man. I can answer questions, and I'll be glad to help if I can.
Boy, I'm looking forward to this.
The greatest compliment anybody can give me is say, "Hey, Zane, how did you do this?"
Yes,
and
yes.
I just love answering it if I can help.
Well, Howard, thanks so much. And in just a few minutes, we're going to start filming the next video in the series. Thanks so much, Howard.
Okay, let's move.